My name is Ashish Dua, and I'm the CEO of Glidian, where we are looking to streamline prior authorizations. As a healthcare provider, you're dealing with 20, 30 different insurance plans. Each one is going to have their own requirements, their own criteria. Whereas what we've done is developed a single web portal through which a healthcare provider could submit an authorization to virtually any health plan. Longer term, we'll look to build this into a platform. So if anybody would like to submit authorizations through us, whether it's through a portal or an API, they could go directly through us and we would handle how these transactions occur.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make us stronger. I need you to hurry up now.
The costliest transaction in healthcare is one most people have never heard about, called a prior authorization. It's essentially an approval that a healthcare provider needs to get from an insurance company in order to be reimbursed for a medication or procedure. We at Glidian have developed an intelligent software platform to solve this problem specifically. Roughly $31 billion is spent by healthcare providers in obtaining these authorizations from insurance companies. This amounts to $55,000 per physician. The reason is that the process looks something like this today, of where a physician would see a patient, they would prescribe a medication or procedure, and then after that, their back office staff would have to check if a prior authorization is required. If it's an unfamiliar process, because every insurance company will operate differently, they'll have to end up calling the health plan or going onto the web portal, ultimately getting the form that is specific to the health plan and the medication or procedure. After they get this form, they'll handwrite this information and then fax it out to the health plan, which they like to describe as submitting into a black hole, because they have no idea what's happening on the insurance's perspective. If all is well, you'll hear back within 1 to 10 business days of an approval. However, 20 to 30% of the time, they're either rejected or have to submit additional clinical documentation, of which they may wait up to 2 months to get this approval. And this entire time, the patient is waiting for that medication or procedure. What we've built at Glidian is an intuitive platform where a healthcare provider comes onto our platform, and the first step is we will go and retrieve the insurance-specific forms for this authorization that they're looking to get. This will save them that time of that initial phone call that they would normally have to do. As they're completing this authorization, since it's being done electronically as opposed to being handwritten, we can give them real-time feedback on common mistakes they might have made, such as maybe an incorrect member ID, or if they've not included all the proper documentation for submission. After submission, we can offer end-to-end tracking, so there's no more of that black hole concept. You know exactly where your authorization is, and you get a real-time update of the approval, or if there's any additional documentation that needs to be sent to the health plan. And we do this across a variety of health plans nationwide. So what makes us unique to any other solution on the market is that we can learn payer-specific rules for specific medications and procedures automatically using machine learning. This is a very manual process for any other solution out there. They have somebody who tries to learn these rules. Our solution can do it real time. In terms of the traction that we've been able to get so far, we're live in 10 clinics with approximately 30 prescribers. We've been offered 3 pilots, and it's actually been in the past 3 or 4 months through the TMC program. All of these hospitals that have offered us a pilot are TMC member institutions. We have 6 other hospitals that we are deep into conversation with. Another trajectory of growth strategy that we're looking at is actually working through channel partners, such as pharmaceutical companies and diagnostics companies. We have a signed pilot with a pharmaceutical company, which we'll be deploying with this month, where they will distribute our product to their healthcare providers and pay us on a per authorization basis. This is the team behind Glidian. We've actually previously started and sold a company together. Combined, we have degrees in biomedical engineering, software engineering from Johns Hopkins and Stanford. And my 2 co-founders are the ones with the technical chops and who will build that machine learning algorithm. So we are looking to raise a $750,000 seed round, of which we already have $200,000 committed. What we're looking to do with this money is first expand our technical capability by hiring another software developer. We'd like to really begin moving forward on getting nationwide coverage through our platform. The other is getting a clinical administrator who can manage all the documentation that's going in between these insurance plans and the healthcare providers within our system. And finally, hiring somebody on the sales and business development side who has experience selling to pharmaceuticals and healthcare providers. So join us on our mission to simplify this process called prior authorizations so that healthcare providers can focus on providing care and patients can get the care that they deserve. Thank you.